Kilala nga po ang Pilipinas sa pagkakaroon ng mga magigiting na mandirigma, especially lalo na pagdating sa boxing. At kung power lang naman ang kamao ang pag-uusapan, ay masasabi natin na hindi magpapahuli ang ating mga kababayang Pinoy pagdating sa ganyang larangan. Alam natin na hindi lang power ang basihan ng pagtingin ng isang perpektong boksingero. Kailangan din dyan ng bilis, perfect timing, consistent training, at ang pinaka-importante ay ang pagkakaroon ng isang magaling na boxing trainer. Dahil alam niyo po ba na may isang Pinoy boxer noon na talaga namang nakakapanghinayang dahil isa nga po ito sa nabiyayaan ng malakas na kamao. Subalit hindi nga po nakatagpo ng isang matibay na promoter kaya hindi naglik ang kanyang karera. At dito natin sisimulan ang ating kwento. 24 wins, 20 losses, at 4 na tabla. Yan ang kasulukuyang kartada ng tinaguriang El Diluvio ng Misamis Occidental Northern Mindanao na si Ray Tacoge Megrino. Marahil sa unang tingin, sa dami nga po ng talo nitong si Megrino ay isipin mong isa lamang itong mahinang nilalang at isa lamang itong talo ng boksingero. Yung tipong ginagawang pantyon na fight sa mga papasikat pa lamang na boksingero. Pero saan kayo? Wag na wag kayong magpapalinlang sa record ng Pinoy na to. Sabihin na nating hindi kagandahan ang kanyang record. Pero walang sino mong fighter ang dapat magkumpiyansa kapag siya na ang makakaharap, sapagkat may malamaso ang tindi ng lakas ng kamao nito. Sa katunayan, kung ating babalikan ang naging laban niya noong taong 2013 kontra sa nooy rank number 9, pound for pound at former 2-time lineal flyweight champion na si Ponsaklek Wonjokham para sa titulong international flyweight title, ay mapait nga po ang sinapit ng taga-Thailand sa kamay ng ating kababayan. Sa labang ito ay iniisip ng lahat, lalo na ng mga kababayan nito si Ponsaklek, na isipait lang ang Pinoy dahil nga po sa hindi kagandahang record nito. Kumbaga, literal na pantyon na fight lang itong si Megrino sa laban at matik na talo na. Hindi naman natin sila masisisi sapagkat kung ikukumpara mo nga naman ang kartada ng kanilang pambato na may 87 wins, 46 knockout, 4 na talo lamang, kumpara mo nga naman sa ating kababayan na may 17 panalo at 20 talo, ay talaga namang kitang kita na lamang ang taga-Thailand. Subalit magkaganon man, sa mismong laban ay pinatunayan nga ng ating kababayan na mali sila, sapagkat sa mismong laban ay hindi nga po umubra ang pagiging veterano ng Thai fighter sa malamasong kamao nitong ating Pinoy na bida, sapagkat sa loob lamang ng 3 rounds ay winasak ng ating kababayan nitong Thai fighter sa harap mismo ng kanyang mga kababayan.
Diครับโดนขวาเลยครับขวาตรงเจ้าก่อนครับโดนจนได้ครับถูกนับแล้วนะครับเจ็บแล้วครับนับไปถึง7แต่อันตรายครับดูเขาหนักนะครับอันตรายครับ
Finish him
ดูเขาหนักนะครับรอดไหมครับที่อันตรายแล้วนะครับอันตรายแล้วครับ
Fatality
ครับ
Matapos ang kanyang impresibong panalo, ay nakapagtala pa ng 3 sunod-sunod na panalo itong si Megrino bago nito nakalaban ang isa pang tigasing Thai fighter na si Aikartit Kanyaprom. Ang kanilang laban ay ginanap sa Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center sa China. Kumpara kay Ponsaklek, ay mas malala nga po ang sinapit nitong si Kanyaprom sa kamay ng ating Pinoy na bida, na kung saan ay tumagal nga lang ito ng 2 rounds. Sa unang round ay puro solid punches agad ang pinakakawalan ng ating kababayan sa mukha at katawan ng kalaban. At pagpasok nga po ng round 2, halos 1 minuto pa lang ang nakakalipas. Sa unang pagkakataon ay bumagsak nga itong taga Thailand matapos tamaan ng isang solid na kanan. Nakatayo pa naman ito at sinubukang magpatuloy sa laban. Subalit kitang hilo pa ito dahil sa lakas ng suntok na tinamo. Kaya naman ang dahil dito ay wala nang inaksaya pang sandali ang tinaguri ang delubyo ng Mindanao. At agad na pinakawalan ng kanyang pamatay na right hook upang tuluyan ang tapusin ang kalaban. At dahil nga po sa tindi na suntok na tumama sa mukha nitong taga Thailand, ay literal nga po na nawalan nito ng malay. Kaya naman agad na itinigil ng referee ang kanilang naging laban. 5 buwan nang lumipas, taong 2017, ay kinuha muli ng top rank itong si Ray Megrino para lumaban ulit sa Hong Kong. At dito ay sunod naman siyang itinapat sa kababayan ni The Monster na Oya Inoue na si Yuki Kobayashi para sa isang 8-round schedule super featherweight bout. Kung si Ponsa Clec ay umabot ng hanggang 3rd round at si Kanya Prom ay hanggang 2 rounds, mas grabe ang inabot nitong hapon sa kamay ng ating kababayan. Sapagkat 23 second lang sa first round ang kinailangan ni Megrino upang patulugin ng matapang na Japanese fighter. Matapos ang naging laban, ay hindi na nga po nasilayan si Megrino sa ibabaw ng lona. At para naman po sa mga nagtatanong kung asa na ngayon itong si Ray Megrino, ay isa na nga po siyang boxing coach ngayon sa Shanghai, China. Kung ating matatandaan, March 21, 2019, nandurugin at wasakin sa laban ng Meksikanong si Juan Antonio Rodriguez ang isa nating kababayang Pinoy na si Mercito Gesta. At isa nga po itong napakalaking panalo para sa Meksikanong si Rodriguez. Wala naman sanang big deal sa pagkatalo ng ating kababayan. Subalit kung inyong ang malalaman na ang sinabi nitong si Rodriguez na isipait lang daw ang naging laban niya sa ating kababayan, ay talaga namang mabubwisit ka. At kung katabi mo nga lang sa upuan ay talaga namang makukutusan mo ang kahambugan nitong si Rodriguez. Ito ang kanyang mga sinabi, pakinggan nyo.
I've been sparring guys that are heavier than me. I usually spar guys that are middleweights, super welterweights. Going in there with him, you know, I think that was pretty easy. I never got buzzed during the fight. Maybe I was out of balance, but I never felt a really strong shot from him.
May 16, 2019, halos 2 buwan lang ang lumipas ay itinapat naman agad dito sa isa pang Pinoy na si Romero Duno, na noong mga panahon na yan ay galing din sa 10 sunod-sunod na impresibong panalo. Bago ang laban, si Rodriguez ay may record na 30 wins, 26 knockout, at may 7 talo. Habang ang ating bida naman ay may record namang 19 wins, 15 knockouts at merong 1 talo. Dito ay paglalabanan nila ang bakanting WBO, NABO lightweight title na ginanap sa Fantasy Spring Resort Casino, Indo, California, USA. Kaya naman wag na natin patagalin, sabay-sabay nating panoorin at kung paano nga pinagapang at winasak ang pagmumukha ng hambog na Mexicano at kung paano nito'y pinalisap ang ganti ng isang Pinoy. Round 1, unang umatake ang Pinoy. Makikita ang gigil sa mga binibitawa suntok at tila ba gustong tapusin agad ang laban.
They were all action.
Let's bring in Beto Duran. Beto, what do you got?
And this fight, his managers didn't feel like he should take this fight.
That's exactly right. He said, quote, some
Right, that I was talking about.
big punches.
Look into that power.
You know, this training camp, Duno started in the Philippines. Then the last 2
Manny Pacquiao was forged.
born. That's why I'm so focused now because I understand my singular focus and who I have to take.
That money just doesn't go to them anymore.
I know that's right. Welcome back. Round number 2.
Round 2. Grabe ang mga palitan ng mga suntok ng dalawang fighter na talaga namang nagbibigay ng malakas na hiyawan sa mga manonood.
Watching this fight online on Sunday is going to be shown on national TV.
Round 3 ay bahagya namang nakapagpatama ng mga ilang malilinis na kombinasyon itong si Rodriguez. Subalit syempre, magpapadaig ba naman ang ating bida na kung saan ay makikita na nagkaroon nga ng sugat sa ibabaw ng kilay itong Mexicano.
We have to remember, the more experienced fighter in there, he can punch himself. He's got more knockouts in Mercito Hesta. He was facing a
Big shot by Rodriguez.
Yeah, in Hesta he was facing an experienced fighter, somebody who's world class, and he knocked him out. So he's fighting a kid right now who's not yet world class.
And right now, Rodriguez has landed 2 or 3 really good shots on Duno.
Duno landed a right hand off the ropes and another right hand, but he's losing his footing. One thing that's lacking from Duno is a jab, and that's one thing that Rodriguez is doing very well. He's setting his power up with those body shots with that southpaw jab.
Oh, Duno is taking some big-time shots here in this 3rd round.
Yeah, this 3rd round belongs to Rodriguez so far.
I am not sure. Mentally, he had to see what happened to Hesta and say, listen, this is going to be a fight. Another big left hand by Rodriguez. Just measuring now, big right from Duno.
Yeah, so Rodriguez came from Mexico City. His flight to get to Indio had to go to San Francisco.
Round 4 ay suntukan pa ring umaatikabo ang palitan ng dalawang fighter. Matira ang matibay sa dalawa na parehas hindi magpapatalo sa laban.
Fight Corrales in his home country. When he faced Billy Dibb,
Will travel, will fight. All right, let's take a look after that big right hand at Dougie Doug's scorecard. Right now you got Duno up.
eye-catching shots, but really the more consistent fighter, offensively speaking, in those opening 2 rounds was Rodriguez.
Power punches in round 3 look like
Your connect rate.
Remember, Duno has gone 10 full rounds just once.
He better be ready to fight a hard 2 rounds tonight.
Big left hand by Duno. Catches Rodriguez.
Here's the problem. Rodriguez can catch. He's got a good chin.
Got a great chin. And there, boom!
Oh, my goodness.
Now Duno is connecting on Rodriguez.
Duno might be wise to go to the body. He's landing to the head, and he's busted. He's busting up Rodriguez to his eyes. There's a bad cut on the left corner of the left eye. That was just pure slugging right there.
If it turned round number 5.
Round 5 ay mapapasing si Rodriguez na ang sumusugod sa laban. Makikita ang gigil sa mga suntok na binibitawan. Habang ang ating bida naman ay hindi naman nagpapadaig sa laban.
Los Angeles.
Duno starting off dialed in. He was working his jab, aiming punches to the midsection. Referee Raul Cayce Sr.
Boy, with every round that passes, Rodriguez, good combination.
Both fighters.
Total punches so far looks like this. Pretty much even. Landed, not so much.
I think Rodriguez is better with the combinations when they're in close. He mixes the body and head punches very well.
And now Duno is taking some punishment, courtesy Rodriguez. I think Duno understands.
Yeah, and I would say Rodriguez is fighting exactly the same kind of fight. Setting the pace on the Filipino fighter. And he's letting his hands go more. He's basically working for the 3 minutes of the round, whereas the Filipino fighter, which is the better athlete, is getting off in flamboyant spots, letting his hands go here and there. And they're hard punches, and they're flashy, and they're attention grabbing.
Round 6 ay bahagya na namang nakapagpatama ng ilang malilinis na kombinasyon itong si Rodriguez, na agad naman binawian ng ating bida.
It was frightening. I don't blame him.
I guess
it was that kind of knockout. That would be kind of fun.
It would be. And now Rodriguez again connecting on Duno. Another good round for Rodriguez.
Rodriguez wisely going to the body. I think that's one of the things that Duno needs to do.
The more Duno gets hit,
his technique has fallen off since the opening 2 rounds. And by the way, I've scored the last 3 rounds for Rodriguez.
Oh, and Duno!
And Rodriguez is hurting Duno now. Snapping the head back with those straight lefts.
I think he's tired. I think he's surprised.
Yes.
And Duno takes another straight left. And Rodriguez. Are we going to have 2 upsets in 2 months?
Yeah, maybe Rodriguez can go to his manager and say...
At sa pagpapatuloy nga ng sagupaan, sa round 7 ay hindi sinasadyang tinamaan ng low blow itong si Rodriguez. Dahilan para mabigyan ng point deduction ang ating bida.
Yeah, he doesn't have one-punch knockout power. I am a little bit surprised that he's taken the best shots at Duno as well as he has, both to the head and the body, because Duno did come out firing.
Boy, Duno is certainly can't have 2 of them.
More low blows from Duno. It's time he received a warning. The momentum of the fight has switched to the Mexican fighter. And, you know, that...
Time.
So, ref...
I'll give you many warnings. Hit him there.
Wish certain parts of the male anatomy, so you never know. Oh, wow, they're taking a point.
1 point.
Okay, they have taken a point away. Interesting. I'll say this, though, if he does land one of those... So far, wow, you can hear the mitts. How hard these punches are being thrown.
A true puncher can turn a fight at any minute. He's a true puncher. He lands the right punch at the right time at the right spot. He can end the fight or score an...
At pagpasok ng round 8, 50 segundo bago matapos ang round, ay tumama ang isang solidong suntok ng ating bida sa katawan nitong si Rodriguez, na kung saan ay talaga namang napagapang ito sa sakit ng suntok na inabot.
I've been looking at his trunks, Mozo, and he's doing a great job. Ooh, was that another low blow?
Well, I think it was a body shot.
Boom.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah. He kind of reached around maybe to the kidney area, so maybe that's what Mozo was complaining about. He's like, no, that's illegal.
Subalit kahit ganon ay makikita mo rin talaga ang puso nitong Meksikano pagdating sa laban. Dahil kahit halos hindi na makatayo dahil sa tamang inabot, ay nagpatuloy pa rin ito at tumayo para ituloy ang laban.
Rodriguez thought that it was a low blow.
Big right hand from Duno. He wants to finish this right now.
Yeah, he's got to suck it up. Now there's another borderline shot from Duno. Duno's got to be careful with that, but it's wise to go back to the body because that's where he hurt.
Right back. You're exactly right. 15 seconds.
Bagamat nagawa pang tumayo at magpatuloy sa laban nitong si Rodriguez sa round 8, sa round 9 ay agad na rin itinigil ng third man in the ring ang laban dahil sa lumalalang bitak sa muka nitong si Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Body in that previous round.
Oh, Duno. Look at that combo.
Taken over the fight, and he dug deep, and he found something. He found a shot to turn the fight. Like I said, a true puncher can turn a fight at any time, and he did it with the body shot. And now he's in there swinging away. And these guys are going tit for tat here in the 9th round. That was a slip. Rodriguez is tired though now. Look at his face.
He's tired. I believe he's got another cut.
Yeah, under the left eye.
Under the right eye.
Wow.
And
Man, look at that face. He's feeling like an old 31.
Oh, they're
did he just
calling
say
it.
he's done?
They're calling it. Wow. Wow. That is the corner of Rod. Thoughts, Doug?
He had to really...
At sa labang iyon ay itinanghal ngang panalo ang ating bida via split decision. At dahil nga rin po sa panalong iyon, ay nagawa rin niyang may paghigante ang pamamaliit nitong Meksikano sa isa nating kababayan na si Mercito Gesta, na hindi niya pwedeng ismuli ng mga Pinoy pagdating sa laban.